Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And as you can tell by the title, I'm finally doing a mukbang today. You know, we're mucking, we're banging. Is it mukbang or mukbang? I heard it said two different ways and I'm just not sure. But I'm gonna be eating on camera for you guys. And I made some homemade taquitos, but it's actually tacos. So homemade tacos made by yours truly. I have 3 because I'm a fat ass. And I know you guys are probably like, why did you just do a Taco Bell mukbang, you cheap ass bitch? You can't afford to go get some tacos from Taco Bell that is literally across the street from your apartment complex. Well, the answer to that is I had to make this anyway because I already took the beef out. Actually, no, this isn't beef. This is ground turkey. I didn't use beef. I used ground turkey, so. And I'm a broke ass bitch. And for our drink, we are drinking a Snapple, you know, the best stuff on earth. This is the apple of my eye, the Snapple apple kind, so that's what we're drinking. We have our napkins, we have our food, and boo-boo, we're finna get into it. But before we do not forget to hit that subscribe button, subscribe to become part of the gang, Liz Gang on YouTube at the moment. Give this video a thumbs up, comment whatever you want to, you know. Comment if you want me to do other mukbangs, or mukbangs with friends, or whatever. Just let me know down in the comments. Following my social medias are always in the description box. And without further ado, let's get into the food. Alright, so actually let's say grace first. After the grace is said, the blessings are said, it's time to eat. I know you guys have probably been like, where the heck have you been? Listen. I feel like I'm eating for 5. I've literally been working my butt off. Literally. I work at JCPenney's. That's my job, that's where I work. And I know you guys are used to me always being on YouTube, but I made my coin. Since YouTube's not paying me my coin, I have to go make it somewhere else. So, okay, JCPenney's, it's very fun. I actually like it. And that has been taking a majority of my time working YouTube and making videos because I'm always working all the time. And on my days off, I literally need rest and sleep. But once I am moving, and for some of y'all that don't know that are new to this channel, I currently live in Houston, Texas. I'm from Florida, born and raised. I'm moving back to Florida next week. So, I'll be back in my home state. Not my hometown. I'm not moving to Cali. I'm moving back to South Florida. She's so graceful when she eats. One taco down, 2 to go. I'm going back to South Florida. And yeah, I'm probably only a transfer, so I probably still will be working at JCPenney's as far as I know. And do my YouTube, but like I said, if there's ever a chance, whatever time that it comes, to YouTube making more money or giving me more income than what I make at JCPenney's, which is not a lot, so do not even ask, boo-boo. Then of course I will be doing YouTube full time. But until then, I still have to make my money, I still have to survive, still have bills to pay. And you know, YouTube just ain't cutting it for your girl at this moment. So that is why there is a lack there of content. But we're gonna get back to it. So do not unsubscribe. We're coming in with the content, guys. That's exactly why I am filming today. I need to show you guys that I'm still here. Content is coming. Just bear with me. We're going through some things, especially moving. That's why I'm pre-recording a bunch of videos, so all I have to do is edit them and upload them during my whole moving phase, because I do not move into my apartment until the 10th of October, which is quite a long time from now, but it's almost the end of September, so not really. But yeah, so I'm in the process of all of that, so just bear with me. That's also why I'm pre-recording a bunch of videos, so you guys still have content to enjoy from your girls truly. I said your girls as if there's more than one of me, but there probably is. But yeah, that's where I've been. Besides all that, I did want to talk about the recent, you know, things that have kind of gone viral over the internet. One being, I want to talk about the Colin Kaepernick Nike sponsor and how there's such a big uproar about it, and people were mad. They were burning their Nike shoes, they're burning their Nike items that they bought with their own money. They're burning their literally hard-earned money. And when I saw that, and bear in mind this is like 2-3 weeks ago, I was like, so we rich because if I bought something A, I'm not gonna burn it because it's my money going down the drain, no one else's. B, that company is still going to thrive because I've already purchased the item, said item, so they're still in business. I just look dumb, burning my own stuff, which I could have donated or done anything else other than burn it. To make what symbolic meaning? What are you doing by burning your own stuff? Like, that makes no sense to me. Like, that was stupid. For anybody that did that, you're dumb. A lot of people are confused by the whole Colin Kaepernick kneeling. His whole reason for kneeling was for basically Black Lives Matter, police brutality, racial injustice, racial injustice. God help me. Racial injustice. But yeah, that is why he kneels. It's not because of no veterans. It never was because of them. I don't know who came out from left field, from outer space, and said it's about the veterans. He doesn't like them. That's why he's not. That's why he kneels for the flag, and that's why blah 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 blah. He hates the veterans. I'm like, but this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. If you are in the military and you are doing that, you chose to do that. No one grabbed you by your neck and said, go to the military. Everyone that's in the military is there by their own accord. Everyone's there for different reasons, but they're there by their own choice. They chose to go into the military. But what he kneels for is the racial injustice. Shut up, y'all know what I'm saying. Police brutality, Black Lives Matter, that's what he kneels for. All the things that you always see constantly about black people getting killed. Like 2 weeks ago, a white female officer allegedly walked into an apartment because she thought it was hers somehow, which I don't know how. She thought it was her apartment and shot and killed a black man in his own apartment and killed him because she thought it was hers. She's not in jail yet, but she did get fired from her job. But still, like, people get away with that stuff all the time, just killing blacks for no reason. And I don't know if it's because they can or if they just, or what the reasoning is, but the system has to stop making it so they can just get away with taking people's lives. You cannot take someone's life and not pay for it one way or another. Like, you have to serve some time. It has to be something done. You cannot just sit here and kill people and get away with it. No matter what color they are, no matter what ethnic they are. It's not freaking right, and I'm sick of seeing that on my timeline. I'm sick of seeing black people get harassed by police or get harassed by white people because now they think they have some type of special power. They can sit here and just call 911 and fucking mess with them as if this is some type of game. Like, stop using emergency 911 is for emergencies, not for your asses to sit here and be like, oh, there's a black person in the park and it's making me uncomfortable, or oh, there's a black person in the parking lot. Like, mind your business. In the Bible it says to mind your business, stay in your garden. People like to put themselves in other people's gardens and spaces where it got nothing to do with you. If they mind their business, you need to mind yours as well. They're not doing anything to bother you or harm you in any type of way, shape, or form. Nothing to do with you. So stay in your lane and people will stay in theirs. That's first off. And for Colin Kaepernick, I respect him because he brought attention to it. Finally, a celebrity or someone of some type of status or some type of following is actually talking and speaking about something real that's happening every day in America instead of speaking about bullshit. Instead of talking about who fucked who, whose baby mama's going with who's having another baby, whose music videos coming out, whose mixtape is dropping. Instead of all that bullcrap that all these celebrities he's talking about, he's actually talking about something important, something of importance, something that's happening every day in America. Black people getting killed or harassed by police, or lives being taken for no reason, stupid reasons. And he's finally bringing attention and awareness to that, and it freaking pisses people off that he's speaking about real issues. And it pisses people off that he's talking about blacks. I don't know why that pisses people off. I don't know why that makes people feel some type of way. I have no idea. Like, what is wrong with someone trying to bring attention to something that's happening to a specific ethnicity, and we see it all the time, it's happening to just this ethnicity? Why are you mad and angry? It's not directed at you. He's not calling you specifically a racist or you specifically a bigot. He is talking about targeting black people for no reason. If that doesn't apply to you, why are you upset about it? But you also need to be aware, stop being so ignorant and thinking that this is for the veterans. What he kneels for has nothing to do with the veterans. Nothing. He is kneeling for equality for all, including blacks. Equality for all. Meaning, if this dude and this dude are charged with the same crime, they should both get the same amount of time. Not this dude should get more time because he's black and this dude get less time in probation because he's white and get on good behavior. That's not fair. That's not fair. Crime should be treated the same for every single person, no matter what the case and no matter what ethnicity they are. It shouldn't be a lighter sentence because he's white and he's black. Like, I've seen the craziest stuff. And this also trickles into Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby just got sentenced 3 to 10 years in prison, in a maximum security prison. This is Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby had his own show, comedian, beloved guy that we have all seen on TV for years and decades, is now going to a maximum security prison. Why? Now Bill Cosby is going to a maximum security prison at 80-something years old. Why? And there are some people, because everyone has their own opinions, which is fine and dandy. But listen, fam, what you're not gonna tell me is this isn't based on race or some type of hierarchy. Because, let me explain. So you're telling me that his victims, whatever you want to call them, these ladies, these 30 to 50 random ass ladies that came out of nowhere, we don't know them, we've never seen them, they're not in his industry, we don't, random, that anybody could have got random 50 women, 30 women and said, yo, lie on Bill Cosby and said that he snuck something in your drink. Lie. Anyone can do that. You really don't think they out here plotting against people? You really don't think some people just don't like Bill Cosby? Maybe they just want to mess him up. It's a possibility. In this country, in this day and age, I don't put it past anybody. I don't put it past anyone to literally have gathered some random women, paid them, told them to lie on some old man and ruin his name. I don't put it past anybody. That's an option that happened. But also, there's a possibility that it just never happened. It's a possibility that these women are just plain out liars and it just never happened. But also there's a possibility that it did happen. But there's a statute of limitation in every state. And boo-boo, why is it all of a sudden now okay for people to come 30 years later? That's past the statute of limitation for most states. Statute of limitation is usually like 10 years after an assault or a crime happens. Why is it okay for them to come 30 years later, 40 years later, and now testify against this man and say, oh, he did this, when there is no proof? Bear in mind, this whole trial was based on he said, she said. There's no proof. There's no physical proof. There's no physical evidence. Where's the evidence is what I'm saying. Where is the evidence? There's no evidence. There's no rape kits. There's no drug tests. There's nothing. They have nothing. They got this man in prison based on words. Words that may not even be true. There's no videotape. There's no nothing to prove that this man drugged these women. How do y'all know it was him? How do you know you even got drugged? It makes no sense. Really sit down and think about it. This man got convicted based on... Oh, boo-boo. Calm down. I'm sorry. This man literally got convicted based on no evidence. There's no evidence. It's just stories or made up stories by women that just want to see someone suffer, or women that just want money. Probably wanted money out of this man. There's no proof. There's no proof. I don't see no papers. There's nothing. Nothing to link this man to that. Nothing. Literally nothing. Y'all can sit here and talk all you want to and be sexual assault. Of course, I'm all for sexual assault victims. I know people that have been assaulted, sexually assaulted. I'm talking about worse than just being drugged and sexually assaulted. I'm talking about worse than that. I myself have been a victim. But boo-boo, boo-boo-boo-boo. So now we can come back 30 years later and people are like, oh, well, it takes 30 years is damn sure enough time to sit here and get the balls to go to the police. You had you could have went to the police after it happened. Why didn't they go after this said incident happened? Why didn't they go to the police? Why? Allegedly said, oh, he had all this power. Bitch, you got the power over the police. What are you lying for? Lies. All I hear is lies. All I see is random, however many women that were in this case just blatantly lying because you have no proof. You have no proof that this happened. And we need proof to believe. I'm dead. I need proof to believe, dude. If you ain't got no proof, then what are you saying? I need facts. I need statements, papers, visuals, something. You just can't come up in here talking about, oh, he raped me with no proof. Bitch. Where's the rape kit? We ain't got a rape kit. Where's the drug test? We ain't got no drugs. We don't have anything to check that they had drugs in their system on that day or whenever it happened. Then why are you talking to me with no proof? If there's no proof, we don't have a case. We can go off of he said, she said, and word of mouth all day, but at the end of the day, I need evidence. And if there's no evidence, there's no point. So, this man literally He looked like the age of my, rest in peace, my grandfather, but around that age, and he's finna go to prison for, and might die there. He assaulted all these women. Why are they majority white? He's married to a black woman. Why wouldn't he get all ethnicities? Why would he just target one? Why would he target just whites? And I heard there's some black lady in there too, but why would he just target just whites, majority whites? Where's the rest of the color of the rainbow? Where's the Asians? Where the Hispanics? Just whites? That's all? Okay. Right. Alright. And on to my next topic. Ooh, let me go ahead and eat my tacos. Boo-boo, because we're getting cold. Next order of business is I want to talk about Mac Miller and his death, his unexpected death. I have been a fan of him since he was part of Taylor Gang. When I found out about him in 2010, boo-boo, and that's a long time ago. I was a freshman, and me and my best friend loved this boy. We were obsessed with him. We thought he was the dopest white boy out at the time. We were like, oh my God, he's so lit. Mac Miller, blah, blah, blah. You know how little 14-year-old girls are. So we're obsessed with this man. Cause he's part of Taylor Gang. We're like, oh snap, Wiz Khalifa and him are like on the same label. Like, oh my God, and we love Wiz Khalifa. At the time, so we're like, oh my God, this is awesome, blah, blah, blah. And then, I wanna say like what, 2-3 weeks ago, pops up on my timeline, people are putting up his picture and saying RIP, and I'm just sitting here lost like, Mac Miller is not dead, and like, what are you talking about? So, I go on my timeline, and I see that Mac Miller is deceased. He's dead, he's gone. Apparently he OD'd. And, hold on. And some people also know Mac Miller from dating Ariana Grande. I know him from music. Personally. Not personally, but I know him personally from music. That's how I know of him. I knew of him. And honestly, I was just shocked. I didn't even think him. First of all, I had a hunch he did drugs, like most rappers do drugs, but I didn't know it was to the severity of this. I didn't know he was so far gone off of it or into it that he would die from it. But of course I don't know him personally, so of course how would I know? But his death should be an eye-opener for a lot of these rappers that are doing these drugs and pills and popping pills and doing all this other stuff that is just plain out unnecessary. Why? Just why? Like, what does it do for you? Some people say it helps them escape, it just makes them feel better, but does it really? I mean, some of it really makes you sleepy, makes you hungry. I mean, majority of it knocks you out, so what the hell are you talking about? You know you were just awake to remember majority of it. So it's just like, why do they do these drugs? And then I saw a post the other day on my Facebook timeline comparing Demi Lovato, like not comparing situations, but the post was like, oh, but you guys made memes about Demi and laughed at her and all this other stuff. I'm like, listen here, boo-boo. The difference between Mac Miller is no one ever knew he had an addiction to drugs. You could never see that. There's never nothing that came out that said he was addicted to drugs. Not an article ever came out that he was addicted to drugs till he passed. We never knew that about Mac, between him, his friend group, and whoever was around him. Demi, on the other hand, has been outed numerous times for doing drugs, being, what was it? I don't know if it was bulimic or anorexic or whatever. She's been to rehab numerous times. I've never heard of Mac Miller going to rehab. If I am wrong, you know, correct me, but I've never heard of it. And the difference was, she has been in the media with her. She's been outed already. He was never outed. And the difference is, both of their choices, both of what they did was choices. Drugs are choices. You choose to do drugs. There's no one that gets forced to sit there and have a needle stuck in their arm. It was a choice. They chose to take those drugs, and this is what you do with it. Demi is making a choice every time she relapses. It's a choice. I know people are like, oh, addiction's hard to kick. Well, if you don't love yourself or love your family enough to live and get off of drugs, then I don't know what to tell you, because people can help you oh but so much, but it is up to you to actually want to change, to actually stop doing drugs. It's up to you. It's not up to nobody else. They can help you as much as they want to. They can talk to you. They can do all this extra stuff. But until you put it in your head and get it through your head that, yo, I am worth more than this drug. My life is worth more than this drug. This is not how I want people to see me, as a drug addict going in and out of rehab all the time. You have to love yourself more than you love those drugs. And I'm telling you that now. For anybody that's doing drugs, hard drugs like that, you have to love yourself more than them damn drugs. And I just don't believe this generation loves themselves more than them damn drugs. They just don't. But it's sad. In all realness, it's just plain out sad. It's sad to see Demi like that. It's sad that Mac Miller's gone. But it's just so hard to comprehend, because a couple months ago, we lost XXXTentacion. Like, just these young men are just being picked off one by one, just dying. It's just like, even though, you know, him dying is completely different. He got shot, you know, Mac Miller OD'd, but it's just like, damn. I just wonder what was going through his head that last time, that last few moments that he was alive when he was taking those drugs. Was it on trying to numb the pain? Or why was he taking so many? Like just what was going on? I just really want to know. And to be gone at so young. He was so young. He had so much more music to put out. Just so much. And it was just like, damn. People are dying so damn young. And it's all to crazy stuff. Drugs, overdoses, violence, gun violence. It's just like, wow. This generation has got to do better. I'm real sick of seeing people around my age just die as if it's normal. It's not normal for you to be 26 and dead. It's not normal for you to be 20 and dead. It's not normal. It's not normal at all. Death itself is a normal thing because it happens every day, but to be so young and dying and having your parents bury you is not a normal thing at all. I think I'm about done. I have a taco and a half left. I still have my Schnapple, but I thank you guys for joining me on this mukbang. I hope you guys actually enjoyed it. Hope you guys, you know, enjoyed eating with me or whatever. Before you guys leave though, don't forget to subscribe to your channel, become part of the gang. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, you know, whatever. And don't forget to follow me on my social medias. They're always in the description box below. I love you, gang, and I will see you guys in another video. Gang.